We learn a trade, we go to college, we do the best we can to get a license or a diploma that will allow us to care for our families. This enables us to live the way we choose and to be free to make decisions. Then an unexpected injury or accident causes us an unrelenting, unforgiving pain.
Lost my job, they took everything, the house and the vehicles.
A husband, a father, now finds himself unable to walk, to work, and to provide for his family, and he desperately fights for that second chance. How are you doing today?
All right.
What's new with you?
Nothing that, you know, that stuff that you gave me was really well. When I first walked in here, I thought I wasn't going to make it.
Right.
I could barely walk when I walked in here.
I remember. Medication working well, everything's working good?
Everything's fine.
Okay. Bueno, good seeing you, my friend.
Thank you.
Surprised me, a tie and everything.
Oh, that? I like to dress like this.
Okay, it looks good.
I used to dress thuggish years ago. My life has changed now. I don't dress the same anymore. I don't act the same.
Good,
I don't think the same. You know, I can't do nothing when I used to do so much. I was always the earner, and now I'm living on food stamps and you know, assistance. What kind of life is that for me? I was doing real good, and I ruined it, you know. People told me, take care of your back, and I did. Y me duele eso because I love my new wife. I love my daughter out there and stuff, and I promised to take care of them. And now I have a second chance at it. I went through a period when I got divorced. She left me at the wrong time when I lost my job and I lost everything to the IRS. They took everything, the house and the vehicles. The banks confiscated everything. We were left in the street. I lost my job. I lost my back. It was horrible. So within those 2 years, 2005 to 2007, I broke down heavy. I mean, I cried for a whole year every day, crying. I was in the dark, and I even shaved my whole body just to start over because I didn't know what was wrong. I was so down, and I still worked when I could, and I still got out when I could, but I drank a lot, and I killed myself a lot.
That's real. That's real stuff that happens because your inability to work and provide for your family.
I didn't just hit rock bottom. I went dug under the third rock bottom. And then I came out of it, and I lost everything, stayed on the street for years. And then little by little, depending on God giving that faith, faithfully going to church even from the street, I made it. And I wasn't gonna show my kids that kind of life. I knew I wasn't gonna do it. And I asked God to give me another chance, and look, I have a beautiful wife, and I have a beautiful child. Now, that's all I need. Second chance at it.
Come in. Didn't I just see him?
We did, but he's continuing to have spasms.
All right. Does he take his medications?
Not today. He said he wanted to see him like this.
How you doing, sir?
All right.
What's going on? Where's the medication at?
In the waiting room.
Okay, go ahead. So he asked his wife to go get the pills, which is not very something that we see very often.
Dámelos. Dámelo también the lyric. Those are narcos.
You take it 4 at a time?
I take 4 because ya when I get to severe like this, ya no puedo caminar después.
After we talked for a while, he was taking 4 of these pills 3 times a day or 12 pills a day. Okay, show me your pain right now.
Right now, it's right here. Sorry.
That's okay. Take your time.
It's right here. And it goes a little like this. Right now it's all right there. And then it shocks over here sometimes. Bam. Bam. It'll come over here. And I feel it right here sometimes. But it makes me very cry out in public. I can't move or walk anywhere.
I'm always interested in how, you get to be in this situation.
Oh, I did it to myself.
Why? What do you mean?
I was driving for too many years, and in the beginning of the first years, I used to exercise. But after driving for so long, I stayed out there on the road.
Truck driver?
Truck driving. I never used that air ride system. So not using the air ride, I ended up feeling all the golpes of the truck. After so many years, it had something it started with the cramp.
Cramp where?
On the right leg.
Right leg, okay. All right.
That was the main side. It's always been on the right, it's always been the main side.
So how many hours a day would you drive, Muscle Menos?
Oh, me myself, I drive like about 24 hours, a little bit more. I
Straight?
go beyond. Yeah, I go beyond.
You weren't supposed to, right?
No, exactly.
You're supposed to drive how many hours? 8 or 10?
10 hours, 11 hours, and then you gotta stop. But I can't do that. I was a natural truck driver. Sometimes I would even drive by myself, and I wasn't even supposed to go nowhere. Like I would act like I got a team with me, and I would take off. I ended up going to the hospital. They found out what it was, and there was 4 bulging discs
In your lower back?
in my lower back.
This wasn't
So I
workers'
lost my job.
Oh, it wasn't workers' comp.
No, it wasn't workers' comp. I was living on my own. There was no workers' comp. I got myself injured. There was no workers' comp where I was working. I got real depressed. I couldn't walk. My insurance didn't kick anymore. They got me used on the medicine, and I really needed it. I was drugged up, basically.
How'd you get the medicine? After your insurance ran out?
I didn't have no medicine. I got it on the street. I had to turn to drugs again after a while.
What drugs? Street drugs?
Street drugs.
Like what?
Heroin. It was the only one that took the pain away.
Let's take a look at you. ¿Qué le damos? All right. How about here?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
You okay? I'm sorry. I'm just barely pushing. ¿Y aquí? Right there? You've got a disc that's doing like that. Yep. It's got an extruded disc. The disc has come out of that area and is pushing where the nerve will come out of here, and causes that kind of swelling. Okay? And that's caused you to have the pain that you have it. Real question is, is he really going to change? Is he going to get better? Is he going to follow through with the plan? That's what you always wonder right now.
I was always the earner, and now I'm living on food stamps and assistance. What kind of life is that for me? I was doing real good, and I ruined it. People told me take care of your back, and I didn't.
Get back up. Other way.
It hurts.
Okay,
Evil.
hang on a second.
It hurts evil.
Which hip are you talking about?
Well, like it's inside here, like aquí donde duele. Aquí duele todo este pedazo in the back, in the lower back.
When a patient is having this much pain, this much difficulty getting around and doing the basic things, having the family there to kind of give you the additional support, both physically and morally, is critically important.
But I had to finish a lot of things because we had an inspection for the housing, and then so we had to get things ready and stuff. So I was walking around a lot, and I was getting tight.
Did you do more than usual yesterday?
Yes, and that's what happened. I messed up.
Okay, hang on a second.
Oh, I see sometimes.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to put a little, hang on for a second. Hang on, listen to me for a second.
Sorry to hold
I'm going to give you an injection right into the muscle here. It's going to help settle this down a little bit.
Yeah,
Take
okay.
about 30, 45 minutes for it to start working. Okay?
Uh-huh.
He knows that he shouldn't do that much. He should do a little bit, then rest. But like he says, I'm stubborn. I want to do it all. And then everybody that until they get control and understand that, they'll suffer. They'll hurt, and then they won't hurt. Then they hurt, and they won't hurt. So I give him a little shot today to settle things down. We'll still do some therapy today, but that's part of it. It's part of it. You just tell him, hang in there. I can fix him, but it's going to take him some work. How we doing, my friend? Listo?
Listo.
How's the night last night?
It was okay. Still hurt. I woke up a lot.
You learned to relax a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was better. I slept a little longer.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give you something to relax you here. Okay, trying to get the edge off a little bit. I know you're a little bit nervous. Okay, bueno, we'll see you in a bit. Now I want you to roll right over on your stomach. On your stomach. Okay, Carlos, here we go. If you're uncomfortable, let me know, okay? Go. Okay, here we go. These are the muscles that are very sore. Here we go. Okay, my friend. All done. It'll take a little work. You know, just start getting the inflammation off there. You may feel good today. In the next 3-4 days, you start feeling even better.
Okay.
Okay, but it's not going to be a quick fix.
Of course. I wanna get better for me and for my family.
Jump here. How's it going today? Wonderful. Mr. Paralyzed called yesterday and said he was going to cancel all his therapy.
Already? No, he just called. He said he was going to try to do his best to find a bus route in order to make it today.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's great. All right. Talk to you later.
Thank you, sir.
Since I've been here, I've learned a whole bunch like that. I've been taking that into consideration.
Relax your body.
And that's what I need to learn how to do is.
See, that's right there. Now you're relaxed. Before you
Yeah.
go,
You
see,
saw
you've
that
done-
right.
Yeah.
I don't see that sometimes.
Good.
But
Keep
now,
going slowly. Now come back up slowly. Just relax your body when you get to the top. There you go. Now, you're kind of going. Don't you just let your body do what it's going to do.
okay.
Just relax your body. There you go. There. Now you're not struggling. See how much further you go?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Don't tighten it. Just let the body do what it's going to do.
Oh, no, I know that. I know.
Look at that.
See, and that's where I don't feel no pain.
And nice and slow again, okay? Remember, there you go. See, nice and relaxed. Very good. Try to do that 10 times on each side.
Wow. I can go. I love this place. I never stop saying it.
Try. Okay. Let's see how you're doing today, my friend. Tell me, how's it going?
I'm doing fantastic today. I came in real painful, and I was hoping that maybe I should have brought my cane. But when I came in here and I started doing the therapy, you know, I went a little active on it, of course, but
Today.
yeah, I gotta, I get a little excited, so.
And you're making some progress.
Yeah.
You're making some significant progress. And I think that that's what it's going to take, to keep this thing going. Well, let me ask you this. How do you think he's different now from what he was before?
There's like an attitude change and he's happier. There's not as much pain. He takes the pain differently than he did before. Before it was like I guess there was more pressure from the pain and it bothered him more. Now he knows the pain's there, but he takes it in a different way. Like it's, I guess like a different type of pain now.
Have you decided what you're going to do to make sure she don't have the life that you had that you told me about?
Oh yeah, that's why she's my mermaid. Did I ever tell you about the mermaid?
No.
She was the first one with the name. With all these, she's the first one with the name. It was Marina. So there was a time when I got to do whatever I wanted to do. And my life was just wild and crazy. And I wasn't living really a good life. It's just an illusion to live a bad life because you think that it's going to get you everywhere. I named my daughter Marina because she represented that she wasn't going to see that life anymore. Now that I'm doing a lot better and I have my school and stuff and I have so many things and I have a new daughter and I have a new wife, how am I going to give that up? That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of going back and messing it up. Yeah, I'm a hyperactive person. I really like to be like that. But I can't help it,
I've seen people, lives be destroyed. I've seen grown men cry in my office because they don't know what to do. The bills are piling up. They don't have money for basic utilities. They don't have gas money. Can you imagine a real man have to say, look, Doc, I'm sorry, but I can't come in. I don't have any money because I don't have a job and I can't get a job. And the insurance company doesn't want to help me. And my pain just continues to destroy me every day. You have to realize that he didn't ask to be in this situation. And pain doesn't ask you about something. It forces you. It forces you to accept your plight. And now he's got to decide, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to go back to what was easy for me? Or I'm going to go through the sacrifices and the pain, okay, and take that bus and push my daughter down the street and my wife and get them on a VIA bus. The bus that brings him back here because what? It gives him hope. And that's what I do. Is I provide them care. I provide them the tools that they can have because they all need hope. Everybody deserves hope. Everybody deserves hope. And every child deserves an opportunity to live their best life possible. And as parents, it's our responsibility to do whatever we got to do and sacrifice whatever we got to sacrifice to make that happen to them because they're God's children. When I see Carlos like that, that's what I feel. I see his pain. I'm fortunate I don't have to live that life right now. But a lot of people do in this world. And it's not their fault. It's not their kids' fault. But they have to live those lives and the challenge that they have because of pain and because of what pain's done to them. It's one thing to stay at night and cry all night and suffer all night with pain. It's another thing to suffer and to hurt knowing that you can't provide for your family. That's a whole different kind of pain. Okay? And there's different pain that's just so punishing to you that all the pain in the world is not going to hurt you as much as that kind of suffering of not being able to provide. So will we, can we, are we willing to change our lives and make the new sacrifices that are necessary for this generation and for the future? Because every little child deserves a second chance. And so does every parent. Hello, I'm Dr. Carrasco. How can I help you today? Do you remember anything about the surgery?
Actually, yes. I remember hearing you talk.